What's up, everyone? It's your boy NS Racing 42, aka Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to North Wikesboro Speedway. And we are set to go racing for the first short track race on the season, and for the Advent Health 200. Race number 4 in the first short track race on the season. It's been a really great season so far in the return season for the M&M Truck Series. Daytona we saw Wiley Spurley to get his first career win. Atlanta we saw a last lap pass between Luke Ray and Evan Hunter. And then last time out at Kansas we saw Derek Hamill win at that one. So, 3 different winners so far. And all of them are Chevys. So Chevy is dominating right now in this season, but we still have 7 races left before the chase, and lots of time for the Ford and Toyota to crank it up a gear. So, earlier ago we saw the heat race for the Advent Health 200, and the 6 trucks that made it free for the heat race were the number 27 of Clark McKee, the number 1 of Eric Monaco, the number 68 of Bradley Weem, the number 34 of Osman Hamid, the number 42 of Jeff Scott, and the number 87 of Mark Davidson. So it's going to be interesting to see how they will do here tonight, especially with Clark McKee, because he dominated his heat race. So, here is the top 10 in points after Kansas. Winkle has a 1-point gap over Wiley Spurley too. In second, Eli Bright is third, 7 points back. Evan Hunter and Josh Williamson are tied for 4th, 9 points back. Roger Hampton is in 6th, 12 points back. Christian Russell is 7th, 19 points back, and tied with Stephen Collin. 9th is Noah Clifton, 20 points back, and Zachary Galetto is in 10th, 21 points back. So as of now, the 8 trucks that would make it into the chase would be Wiley Spurley 2, Evan Hunter, Derek Hamill, Zach Winkle, Eli Bright, Josh Williamson, Roger Hampton, and Christian Russell. But there's still 7 races left before the chase does, and those 8 spots, it might be where all of those 8 spots are filled with winners. So we just have to wait and see of how it will unfold here tonight. Race number 4 on the season, and for the Advent Health 200. Let's get these truckers rolling here tonight, and let's go short track racing at North Wikesboro.
Driver, start your engine!
And all 36 trucks will get rolling off here for race number 4 on the season. 60 laps here tonight, and I don't know if we will see a pit stop or not. There's a chance we could see a pit stop, but it all depends of how things go down. It will be Shane Winslow and Madison Paul leading us to the green, Noah Clifton in 3rd, Derek Hamill in 4th, and then Luke Green in 5th. And we are racing for the Advent Health 200 from North Wikesboro. We are clean and green on lap number 1, and it was led by Shane Winslow in the number 98. The top 3 are all yellow trucks. between Winslow, Tall, and Noah Clifton. Luke Queen takes fourth away from Derek Hamill. And oh, someone hits the inside wall in the back. I think that might have been the 27 and into the outside wall. There you go. And they're wrecking again, half. Zach Winkle, the point leader. Nathan Stapleton. Juan Garcia. Riley's fully to the Daytona winner. Carnage on lap number 3 here at North Wikesboro. I saw someone hit the inside wall. That might have been Clark McKee in the number 27, and I think it was. I saw a white truck hit the inside wall. So tough way for Clark McKee, who won the heat race, to make it into the show here tonight. And KBM. The only good KBM driver so far this season has been PJ Williams. And there's been a few signs of glory for Nathan Stapleton, but the defending champion, the 18, has had one of the worst start to a season I've ever seen. And both of those KBM trucks will be out early on in the Advent Health 200. No one else is pitting though this time by, so we are going to go ahead and see if what happens to bring out the first caution of the night in race number 4 on the season and for the Advent Health 200. And this is what happened to the number 27 of Clark McKee. He washed up the racetrack off of turn number 4, barely clipped the number 02 of Zachary Giletto, went back down the racetrack, hits the inside wall, did a good job not bouncing back up into traffic right there, but then going into turn number 1, he tried getting out of the way, and I think it might have been a combination of McKee coming up and Stapleton coming down, but Stapleton clipped the 27, and nowhere to go for Riley Spurley to bend to the outside wall, and then nowhere to go for Juan Garcia into the back of his teammate. And then these guys were trying to just stay low and not get caught up in this mess, and coming back up the track and off the apron, half got into the 87 of Mark Davison and into the outside wall that he went. Riley Spurley too also got involved, and then there's more carnage in the back. Nathan Stapleton hit the 20 once again. And then more carnage happened between Evan Hunter, TJ Reed, and Zach Winkle. And since I missed that part, let's go back and see what happened to those 3 here at North Wikesboro. And then this is what happened to the other 3. TJ Reed just turned Evan Hunter and Zach Winkle, but not really too big of a hits for those guys, but just a tough way for all of the trucks involved in the first caution of the night in the Advent Health 200. Welcome back here at North Wikesboro Speedway for race number 4 on the season and for the Advent Health 200. The only 2 trucks that are out are the KBM trucks of Nathan Stapleton and Juan Garcia. Shane Winslow leads back to the back green at North Wikesboro. Tall to the inside of Shane Winslow in the number 2 for Chima's Racing, and cautions back out once again. Something happened again to DJ Reed and Jonathan Hoff in the number 13 and number 33. Right on the restart. And just like that, we are back under caution. 2 quick cautions to start this one here at North Wikesboro. Sport has not had a good night. Well, let me rephrase that. They're having a good night with Shane Winslow, but for Colt McKeon dropping off, they're having a terrible night, and it's only 10 laps in. So, with that being said, let's see what happens to bring out the second caution of the night here and for the Advent Health 200. Actually, hold up, never mind. People are pitting. The pit stops should be the only round of pit stops of the night as well. And everyone is going to pit here. Everyone's pitting. And who knows, this could determine if who wins this race. It's a long shot, but pit strategy and track position mean a lot here at North Wikesboro. Some contact on pit road, but looks like we all good to go. And Shane Winslow will be second. Will win the race off. Tall second. Friesen gets third. Nathan Baird gets fourth. Noah Clifton lost 2 positions on pit road. PJ Williams gained a spot. Derek Hamill lost a few positions. And yeah. So, with that being said, now let's see what happened to bring out the second caution of the night here in Advent Health 200. Only going to watch this one time. DJ Reed got into Advent Hunter, maybe a little bit of payback from earlier, I don't know. But, Advent Hunter denied him and went back down the track and into dropping off, so nowhere to go for dropping off. And for DJ Reed, that was a big hit, so I won't be surprised if he's out from that. But a tough break for dropping off, and who knows, maybe that was payback from what happened during the first caution. I don't know. Welcome back here at North Wikesboro Speedway, and after 2 quick cautions, we're going to try this once again for the 3rd time here tonight. No one is out from that crash, and Shane Winslow will once again lead us to the green here at North Wikesboro. Looks like we are clean and green this time by for the first lap on the restart. And Mazenthal once again trying to get underneath Shane Winslow in the number 98. And watch out, but here comes the green and Nathan Baird coming down onto pit road. As there might have been another incident between a couple people. I don't know who, and there's some people that are pitting. A lot of people are pitting. I don't know why so many people are pitting, but a lot of them are. So that's gonna shake things up even more. I don't know if they didn't get full of fuel or what, but there was obviously more smoke in another crash. But it will stay green for now. Here at North Wikesboro. And if this race stays green, it will go by really, really fast. But that's a big if it stays green. And DJ Reed just keeps on coming down to pit road. I don't know of what the problem is for him, but a major issue for DJ Reed, and Hoff is stuck on pit road, so he must have some kind of problem as well. And now Eli Bright is on pit road. And then number 8 once again. Easily half the field has came down onto pit road so far under green flag conditions. Maybe not half, but a good chunk. And, well, Zach Winkle, the point leader, coming into this race, he won't be no more. He has officially retired here at North Wikesboro. Hoff is finally going back out onto the racetrack. Same with Eli Bright and Riley Spillington once again coming down onto pit road. But right now is a 2-truck breakaway between Massenthal and Shane Winslow, and then the lap truck of Monaco, and then Luke Rain in third. And oh, Eli Bright, don't the page. Okay. And caution's back out once again. Oh, PJ Williams is stopped on the racetrack. Well, I can tell that KBM's gonna have an amazing season. Because now some kind of problem happened to stack up Alka brakes. There's some Alka brakes. Jeff Scott with a hood buckle now. This has been a wacky race so far here at North Wikesboro. But PJ Williams once again having a bad race. KBM as a whole having a bad race. Now everyone else that did not pit under green and Josh Williams hit PJ Williams. Now everyone that did not pit under green is going to pit now here at North Wikesboro. And you just heard a cat. So anyway, with that being said, I don't know who's gonna be the race leader. It might be Massenthal, but I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the restart and see if let's go ahead and see if what happened to bring out the first caution. The third caution of the night. I'm sorry. The third caution of the night here at North Wikesboro. So this is up being a very tough race for PJ Williams. He was running in 4th position. And once again, something totally out of his control. He blows up in that number 51 Toyota. And then he stops on the racetrack and brings out the third caution of the night. Just a bad season to start here for PJ Williams. 2 crashes that were not his fault, and now he blows the engine at North Wikesboro. That's completely out of his control. Welcome back here at North Wikesboro Speedway. Almost halfway through race number 4 on the season, and for the Advent Health 200. And it will actually be Atlanta winner Evan Hunter and the number 83. The leaders back to the green, and this is going to be interesting with a bunch of lap trucks on the inside on this restart. Back green. Oh man. I really do not like this. A lot of these trucks have damage already. Look at Luke Rain up there in that third lane trying to get a 1. But Evan Hunter tried getting... Evan Hunter tried hanging on for dear life against Tall, but that's not going to last long. And she doesn't have any damage whatsoever. And honestly, the first guy that is full position that is in this mess is Nathan Stapleton, who's now in 2nd. Oh, there they go, the wrecking. Evan Hunter for the 3rd time. Hamid, Jake Emerson, Dale Lightning, Keegan Thompson, and Noah Clifton. We have not had a green flag one yet. The longest green flag one that we've had was only about 7 laps. So ever since then, it's been caution after caution, and now the 4th time here tonight at North Wikesboro. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the 4th caution of the night here in the Advent Health 200. This happened to Evan Hunter in the number 83, off of turn number 4 at the 12th spot all night long. Noah Clifton just washed up the racetrack into Evan Hunter, and then went down the track and into the 34. Noah did one heck of a save, keeping off the inside wall, and for the most part, keeping off of the 83. But then, with the 34 came blocking up this Pat, and the rest of these guys. Jake Emerson got some damage, and that's really it, because everyone else stopped in time. But Jake Emerson did take a pretty heavy shot in that number 49. So just a carnage fast short track racing here at North Wikesboro. Following along with the 34 of Osman Hamid. Welcome back here at North Wikesboro Speedway, race number 4 on the season. Madison Tall out front, McQueen in second, Sherman's off in third, Mr. Derek Hamill comes one. It's in fourth, and then Cody Smart in fifth. Back green at North Wikesboro. Oh boy, 3 wide. And there they go again for the 5th time. And this time it's a big one. Benny Watson, Dale Lightning, Keegan Thompson, Eli Blight, Noah Clifton. The 5th time tonight. And that time that was a big hit and a big crash. Jesus. Dear Lord. This has turned into the Demolition Derby here at North Wikesboro. The 5th caution of the race in 40 laps. This is insane. But it was, once again, Madison Tall leading us back, that won the race back to the line. And let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the 5th caution of the night here at North Wikesboro. So number 4 has been the 12th spot, and it happened once again. DJ Reed got into Benny Watson, washed up the track, and then nowhere to go but for Benny Watson to get turned by Zachary DeLillo. And then Henry Williams got a piece of it. Wiley Spurley too got a piece of it. And then just Alcoboy's Eli Blight, Jeff Scott, Keegan Thompson, Dale Lightning, Evan Hunter, and maybe a little bit of damage to Josh Williamson. Just a carnage. Short track tempers, I don't know what it is, but 5 cautions in 40 laps. That's incredible. Following along with the number 3 of Benny Watson. Welcome back here at North Wikesboro Speedway for race number 4 on the season. When we go back green, we will have 16 laps to go, and it will be Madison Tall, Luke Ray, Sherman Sloth, Cody Small, and Derek Hamill, the top 5 back green here at North Wikesboro. Luke Ray went way up the racetrack in turn number 3. And the guy that's in second is the number 52 of Luke Lane, but he has to get by the 54 and the 68 and then catch up and pass Madison Tall. That's if we stay green for the rest of this race. So, I keep on doing that. Luke Lane trying to get by the number 54 of Lily Hagan. That is a lap down car. And yeah, he's the first car. Well, yeah, he's the first car 1 lap down, and then Bradley Ream is 2 laps down. But looks like that we might end up going green for the rest of this race. I don't want to jinx it, but we've had 5 cautions already, so who knows. But at this point, this might be Madison Tall's race to lose with 11 laps to go. She has 2 lap trucks in between herself and Luke Green. But not if she does that. The one's way wide off of turn number 4. And almost let Bradley Ream get his lap back, or one of his laps back. Nine laps to go at North Wikesboro. Sherman Sloth is back up to 3rd place. Mark Davison is, actually no. The 88 is in 4th, so Mitchell Collins finally having a great one here tonight. Henry Williams that got a piece from one of the crashes here tonight, he is in 5th. Roger Hampton is another great one here tonight, he's in 6th. Brett Steele is in 7th. Christian Russell, quiet but consistent, another top 10 position for him right now in 8th. Derek Hamill, Kansas winner in 9th. And then right now it is Cody Small in 10th, rounding out the top 10. But Benny Watson, who he's been involved in a couple of crashes tonight, he's trying to take that 10th place spot away from Cody Small. But the way it's looking right now, it looks like that Tall's going to win, survive the carnage, and win at North Wikesboro. And most likely, Chevy is going to be undefeated so far this season. 5 laps to go at North Wikesboro. Madison Tall's last win was all the way back in season number 1 of the Krispy Kreme series here in the NIRA. Well, on my channel, but she's trying to get her first career win in the NIRA era on this channel. 4 laps to go. It's been pretty much the big 3 here tonight. Tall, Luke Ray, and Sherman Sloth. And those are the top 3 right now. So you can just tell of who's been dominant and who's not been dominant. 3 laps to go. About 1 minute left here in this race at North Wikesboro. And who knows, Luke Wayne might not even get second. But if he gets second, then that would be the second time this season that he's finished second. But that might not even happen. Shane Winslow wants that second place spot. But they are all racing for second. White flag, final lap for Madison Tall here at North Wikesboro. This number 2 truck for GMS Racing has been so strong all night long, started second place. And with a carnage fest, Madison Tall will survive and win the Advent Health 200. An amazing job from Nathan Tall, but I did see some tours having to pit. Mr. Collins had to pit again, so they went his top 10 won. Dan Lightning had to pit, and those were the only 2 that had to pit. A Carnage Fest, 5 cautions here tonight. That might be the most in the history of me doing races and for the history of the NIRA. I'm not entirely sure. But at the end of the night, Madison Tall gets the first win on the season, the first win in the M&M's Truck Series. Only 20 trucks finished on the lead lap. A wreck fest to say the least, but luckily the last 16-17 laps we went caution free. Madison Tall got the job done. Luke Wayne in second, his second place finish of the night, or on the season. Shane Winslow started on the pole, finished third. Roger Hampton fourth. Henry Williams in fifth. Brett Steele in sixth. Christian Russell seventh. Derek Hamill eighth. Evan Hunter ninth. He's had a bad night. He comes on ninth. That's a really good job for him. Benny Watson, he had a bad night, and he comes home in 10th. And then Gallo, Williamson, Smart, Baird, Anderson, Clifton, Thompson, Scott, McKee, and Emerson round up the top 20. And then Collins, Hagan, Collin, Bright, Lightning, Harmon, Lean, Arnold, Davidson, Spolitude, DJ Reed, and Jonathan Hoff all finished 1, 2, 3, or 5 laps down. And then the 4 spots that retired were DJ Williams, Zach Winkle, Juan Garcia, and Nathan Fan. All 3 KBM trucks retired in this race, and that is very disappointing for KBM. A strong driver lineup, and they've just had a good season to start the season. Thank you guys so much for watching here tonight for a wreck first race, short track racing, middle of the week race here at North Wikesboro, and for the Advent Health 200. Next time out, possibly, and most likely this weekend, it will be race number 5 on the season, halfway through the regular season. After race number 5, and we are going out west to Auto Club Speedway. That should be a fun one. And until next time, congratulations to Madison Tall on getting the win, and I will see you guys at Auto Club. Bye.
You ain't ready for me.